Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Yo-sha and I'm your go-to girl for all things real. In this video, I'm going to be telling you some tips that can help you grow your channel organically. I wanted to kind of deep dive for you all actually using the analytics page so that you all can kind of have a better understanding of how to use your analytics to help your channel grow. So I'm pulling up my analytics now so I can look at it as I'm giving y'all advice. And from the computer, it gives you so much more information than the phone, but both are very valuable. So when I look at my last video's performance, it shows me the ranking by views, it shows the impressions through click rate, and it shows the average view duration. So when you upload a video and you wait about 2 hours, some metrics are going to show up on that video. And the reason why these metrics are important is because you're able to see if your video is doing as good as it normally does, or if your video is doing not as good as it normally does, or if it's doing better than it normally does. So recently I uploaded a video when YouTube announced their changes to monetization, tax withholding, and facial recognition back in November. And when I created this video, the video took off organically. As y'all know, I do promote myself on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. And I did do those things, but I noticed that this video was getting more viewership than normal because people were actually searching and my timing was of essence. So whenever posting a video, you have to consider more than just hitting the upload button. You have to consider the why and who you're making the content for. Whenever I do a YouTube related video, I know that I'm trying to reach more people than are currently following me, are currently aware of me. I try to consider why this video is important to a stranger. And so that video was very quick. I filmed it within 24 hours of the announcement and got it uploaded within 24 hours of the announcement. In that case, it was so important to get that video up that I couldn't worry about how perfect it was going to be or what days that I typically upload or what time I typically upload. I had to get it out soon so that I could try to rank and get it in front of as many people as possible. So instead of my average of 100 views per video within the first couple of days, I actually was able to receive 500 views within 3 days. And that is really, really good for my channel because my videos don't take off like that unless it is something that is trending, someone big shouts me out, which I've had happen before, or it's just like an evergreen content that blows up. Like I've had a couple of uploads in 2020 that hit numbers like some of my uploads from 2016 where I was able to see 10K, 2K, 6K, 1K, and that's amazing. But I understand my analytics to know that typically my videos get between 100, 150, maybe 200 views tops. And so what I did was I paid attention to the analytics page and the analytics for this specific video. So I went to the video analytics and I paid attention to where it said my traffic was coming from. And right now, audience retention has a new breakdown where it tells you how viewers are finding your video. So for that particular video, and while I'm recording this right now, it says that I have YouTube search of 52%, which means that most of my traffic is not coming from Facebook. Most of my traffic is not coming from any outside source, paid promotion or anything like that. People are searching for the keywords that I have in the video, in the description box, in the title, and my video is ranking on the first page. That's how people are finding it. And the key thing about making content regularly is understanding how to make your video do that regularly. If you want more people to find you, you have to figure out your search engine optimization, and you have to deliver content in a way that is powerful and helpful and makes people want to watch your videos. So understand that you should not just be uploading long videos because you're monetized, if you're monetized, or because you want to get monetized and you think that the long videos are going to help your watch time. In my case, most of my videos that have done somewhat of a viral-esque situation for me have been videos that are under 6 minutes. Most people that don't know you are willing to invest a couple of minutes on a stranger to find out some information. When you start getting too lengthy, people start clicking off. If people are watching a 15-minute video for 6 minutes, that means that they're not watching your whole video. But understand that if you upload a 5-minute video, they may watch 3 minutes of the video, and that high view duration for those numbers of minutes and that amount of time watched communicates to YouTube better, because the percentage of viewership is higher than for 6 out of 15. You get what I'm saying? 6 out of 15 is lower than 3 out of 5, you know? So you want to make sure that whenever you're creating content, you always keep your viewer in mind. If your audience are people that are new to YouTube and you're trying to break it down in a way that makes sense, you don't want to overcomplicate it and make it too long to where they're not going to want to stay tuned and listen to what you have to say. If you're trying to explain how to make a wig, you need to maybe consider your angles, because this person is willing to commit 10 or 15 minutes of her time or his time to figure out how to make their wig, because they want to make wigs, they want to sell wigs, and they're in the research period. If you're sharing business tips, feel free to go a little longer, but make sure you're adding value. Do not just make long videos because you think that that's what's going to help you get monetized. And you might get confused seeing that people are watching, 5 minutes of your 15-minute video versus 2 minutes of your 7-minute video. You got to work on retention, period, whether you have long videos or short videos, and you have to remember to add value. Now, another thing that I like to look at regularly is on the channel dashboard for the overall view. I like to look at my top videos for the month. And the reason why I like to look at this is because it helps me to see, should I change my content or should I keep delivering the same type of content? Now, you can definitely look at your overall video analytics, and you can go out a little bit more than 28 days. Like, I think 90 days is good. You can look at the last 6 months even if you like, but you have to be mindful of what is actually working for your channel. And the best way to do that is to look at your analytics on a regular basis. How can you know what's working for you if you're only creating content and uploading? If you're not looking at analytics to see what people are actually watching from you, without you tampering with it, meaning without your promotion, without you, telling people to go watch, what are people finding valuable on their own, then you're never going to be able to bring it to the next level. This advice is going to take some work. Like, this is not a easy, quick fix type advice video. This is something that I'm going to tell you that you can do, but it's going to take you opening this up in your own view and actually looking at what your numbers say, which is why I'm okay with showing you what my numbers say right now, because you can't copy this. Like, you cannot copy my channel that's been here since 2008 and think that it's going to happen for you the same way, because I've already done it. I've already put in the work. I've already got the views on a lot of older content. It's going to take you doing the same thing for your channel, your niche, your audience, to really get the most out of this. But anyway, currently on my channel, my top videos are my 2 piercing videos that have always just been killing it. I have a newer video that was from this year, or from 2020, April 2020. That one is ranked number 3. I have a video about buying an iPhone 8 Plus from the Amazon Renewed, which is, again, another upload from this year. I have a waist trainer review from 2019 that's ranking. A Nexplanon removal update that's ranking. I have a melatonin gummy review from the summer that is ranking. And I have the Laura wig Facebook scam that I uploaded in October of 2020 is still ranking, and the view duration is beautiful on that. It's longer than most of my other videos. That video is really long. I usually do not upload videos that are like 20 minutes long, but that one I had receipts, so it had to be long to get everything in there. And then my final video that's been ranking is the nose piercing related video that I created at the end of October. It was actually a giveaway, but the video itself is showing you how to put a nose hoop in. And the giveaway has been closed for about, 3 weeks now, and people are still watching it because I was intentful with how I did the video. I didn't want it to just be a video that died after the prize was up. I wanted to show people something so that if you're trying to figure out how to put a nose ring in, you can learn something from the video. So this period that I'm looking at is October 25th through November 21st. By the time this goes up, it's probably going to be a couple of weeks later, and that's okay. But the point I wanted y'all to see is that that is a variety of content that is raking. So as I'm brainstorming to bulk film and prepare for my December and January 2021 content, those give me ideas of what my subscribers and my viewers are looking for. So some of these things that are ranking, I've already done updates on, but now I have an idea of what type of content I need to do. And I don't know if I said it, but my 8th video is a Bae is in prison video from 2015. So 3 of my top videos are from 5 years ago. And then I have some videos that are from this year, and y'all don't understand how grateful I am for that, because for the longest time, the videos that were ranking were videos that were from 2015 and 2016. So now it's a mix of my old content and my new content. YouTube likes to recommend old content. So the thing is, if you're going to be making new content, you need to pay attention to your old content so you can have an understanding for what is really, really working for your channel. And you can continue to make that old content while you're making the new content so you don't lose the attention of the people that are actually watching you. Now, you're recommending your content as you're uploading new stuff, and you don't have to really promote the old content unless you're incorporating it in your new content. Like, that's a strategy. When you're doing a new video, you can reference an old video, and that makes people find that video. But I'm always looking for ways to repurpose my content. I'm always looking for ways to remind people, like, hey, I used to make this type of content, and I still do this, but I also do that. So that's a good strategy to use within the analytics. That's not something that you can find by polling your audience on the community tab. That's not something you can find by asking people in a Facebook group or asking your friends, because guess what? Most times your friends and your Facebook group family and all these other people on social media that are not like your supporters here on YouTube are not the ones that are watching and contributing to your top 10 viewed videos. And if you want to do an even deeper dive, I challenge you to go ahead and go 6 months worth. And I say that because 6 months is really going to show you what your channel has been doing in the last, like, 6 months. Like, I know that sounds like I'm trying to be funny, but I really am not. I'm really trying to get you to think about it from a perspective. I don't know who said that analytics were so difficult to understand, but I think that someone put it out there, and now because it's been put out there, people are afraid to go in here and look, and they just kind of wing it. And I mean, don't get me wrong, you can wing it and still be successful if you choose, but you don't have to do it that way. YouTube is consistently working on their platform, trying to make this a better experience for creators, and we just have to use it. I'm going to go back to May. And I'm going to go to the 21st, and I'm going to filter through and see what we got. So, in the last 6 months, I've gained about 1.2 thousand subscribers, which is great. 1.2K, which is great. My watch time has been about 5.8K. My views have been 144.2K. And it looks like I had a spike in September. And my top videos during this period, some of them are these same videos. The same videos that I just told you all are the ones that are ranking. But there are a few that are different. So what I'm telling you to do is kind of play with the dates and see what is keeping people. If you play with your dates, let's say you do the last 28 days, the last 90 days, and the last 6 months, and you see some of the same videos, that's a great indicator of what is working for your channel organically. From there, you should brainstorm and see what else you can come up with that relates to that video. Once you do that, start filming. And when you're filming, if appropriate, if it fits, if it's not awkward, link to the previous video that did successful, and then go back to the successful video, update the cards, and link to your new content. That way, that video that's already automatically, organically getting traffic can be recommending your new content that you're still making presently to those viewers that actually want to see it. And so that's a strategy within analytics that can help you grow your channel organically. I've not really seen a video like this before. I don't even know how I'm going to title it, tag it, SEO it so y'all can see it. But I want to share it because I think a lot of us are so caught up in the easy, grow real fast, go viral overnight type route that we're not understanding that that's just not how it works for most people. A lot of people work for years to get their channel to where they want it to be. And it takes a lot of studying and consistency, not just with uploading, but with actually understanding your audience and doing what works for you, as well as bringing value to someone else for your channel to really take off the way you want it to. The other thing is like applying the things that you learn to your channel. You can listen to 15 YouTube videos a day, your favorite big YouTuber that's already made it, but understand that that's their experience. You have to spend time creating your experience and really connect with your viewers. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope that this gave you a better understanding of how to use your analytics to make your channel thrive and pop. If you have any questions, please let me know down in the comment section, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.